Dum 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 dum. Never ends, does it? It's just a huge box. Now it's time to release this monster into the wild. And I've got the kind assistance of my little friend Kentucky Colin just there. Thank you, mister. Now you can go and sit back over there. Time to unleash the baritone monster. Not one, but 2 boxes. That's pretty well packed. Be careful with these things. Mystery box inside of a box inside of a box. I'll check that out later. Loads of foamy stuff, so it's packed really well. You know I'm going to be covered in this white stuff all over now. It's going to be everywhere. There it is in its little bed. Let's see what it's like. Let's get it out of here. The case has got these wheels. And it's got these handles. The handles are fabric, but they seem okay. It's got some locks on the case as well. That's very handy. Here we go. It's time to unleash this monster. Dun 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 dun. There it is. More plasticky stuff, which I'll take off soon. But that looks very impressive. There it is. Check this out. It is absolutely stunning. Notice all the blue foamy squidgy things in the keys. That's really good to do. It keeps the keys compressed, so when it's shipping, it doesn't get jolted out of shape. But of course I need to double check it, get a light through it, do all adjustments, because every saxophone, no matter what you get, if you're shipping it from one side of the world to the other, it needs looking at. So I'm going to have a quick look at this. But first I've got to show you this engraving. Look at this. That is so nice. Look at that. That's absolutely stunning, and it goes all the way down to the bow area. And the engraving continues all the way to the front of the instrument, right round to where the logo is, and that's where it says Eastern Music. Let's have a look inside this little box of joy. Hope there's nothing breakable in there. If it is, it's too late now. Let's have a look. So we have the neck pouch, and yep, the neck's in there, covered in plasticky stuff. I'll take that off later. And a mouthpiece, cap and ligature, I'll unwrap them later. That's a very nicely padded neck pouch for the mouthpiece and neck. There's a neck strap. That's a little bit ambitious if you're going to be playing baritone. I think you need something bigger and better than this, but I guess this can go on an alto or tenor. I can repurpose that. Cloth with Eastern Music written on the cloth, and a Yin reed. Never heard of them. I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. And last but not least, my favourite thing, white gloves. Why do you put these things in with saxophones? We do not need them. Stop putting white gloves with your saxophones. They are pointless. I'm going to purposely burn them and then film me burning them. They are horrible. So this lot can go back in the box for now. And I'm going to absolutely enjoy burning the hell out of them stupid white gloves. They should be illegal. Unless you want to be a magician or an impersonator of Michael Jackson. Mr. Kentucky Colin there is babysitting the baritone here. And one thing you can check out about the key work is that it's a matte silver colour. And this dark lacquer looks so good against those matte silver keys. It has a very, what I call, stunning appearance, but not as stunning as Mr. Kentucky Colin. Check out the C key there. It has a nice double arm on it that will help with stability. It also has the high F sharp key right down there. Has the nice solid metal thumb rest. Also that typical 3-point body to bell brace. And Kentucky Colin has decided to have a quick look down the bell. Get out, man, you're going to get stuck. And that's just a quick look around this Eastern Music baritone saxophone. In my view, it looks absolutely beautiful. This baritone can look as pretty as it wants, But how does it play? Well, let's find out. I'm just going to have a quick noodle. I'm not going to do any jam times or anything like that. I just want to play maybe a few scales, go up and down, just so you can hear what it sounds like. So I'll have a chat with you lot when I've finished playing on this thing. Well, that was the Eastern Music Baritone Saxophone. What do you think? I have to say something now. I was using a mouthpiece which is not mine. A company sent it to me and I didn't want it, but they said I could just keep it. And I tried it out for the first time and I did struggle a little bit at first before I got warmed up on it. But after that, it was okay once I found the right reed combination. But this mouthpiece is not my own. It's not something I normally play. So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge at first, but I still, even with the challenge of this mouthpiece being totally alien to me, I still managed to get a decent enough sound on the baritone saxophone. And I did have to make a bunch of adjustments when it came to me. There was some regulation I needed to do on it because of the shipping thing. It's always quite common. I've done it with every instrument that I received through the mail. But indeed, this stunner performed really well. It looks great and it plays absolutely fine. And I would say this is a very good beginner to intermediate level baritone. In fact, I think it's quite okay. I would use it on a professional gig myself. It performed absolutely fine. The only struggles were with me and the mouthpiece that I'm not used to. But if you're playing this with a mouthpiece that you're used to, you're going to be flying on it because it plays really nice. And physically, it feels very nice and smooth under the keys. And again, I'll have to say it, I'm not endorsed or sponsored in any way by this company. This is a baritone which is going to be belonging to a friend of mine, and she wanted me to check it out and make sure it was all good. And yeah, it's got the green light from me. And can you do me a favour? Can you smash that like button? I want to build my channel. And if you're new to my channel, that's great. Please click on subscribe and there'll be lots more videos coming out soon. And I will speak to you lot in the next video. Have a great day.